And then I got cotton mouth right now, so my mouth really gonna be dry as hell. Make sure y'all drink y'all water so y'all piss won't look like the aftermath of a fish fry. I low-key wish I would have filled this hoe up before I sat in. Where the fuck did the water go? Damn, that shit is so crazy. I be thinking I got drinknesia because like every time I got me a nice little drink in my hand, I suck it down to the gristle. Like, why would I say that?
I don't know why these niggas keep on stalking me. They wanna copy me.
Good morning, y'all. The ones who don't know me, my name is Monet, aka
Barbecue sauce on my titties,
aka the real raw bitch, aka the gorgeous Monet, and aka your favorite internet cousin. I just want to say before I get to run in my mouth, if anybody want to know why is it called Monet in the morning if you releasing this shit in the evening, because I literally get up early in the morning and be talking to myself. Y'all, I woke up ready to talk, and it's like I don't like talking all the time when I wake up. Sometimes I like to shut the fuck up for a good hour. I think the more excited I get about the topics that I find that we can talk about, that's why I be like, oh yeah, bitch, we finna get up and talk, we finna get up and do this, we finna do that, we just finna get to running our mouth. I'm already prepared. I got my cup of water because I love talking to the point of like, well, my mouth just get dry. And then I got cotton mouth right now, so my mouth really gonna be dry as hell. How do y'all deal with y'all cotton mouth? Cause I don't know, I be praying I ain't got nothing to do after I smoke, cause like that cotton mouth be something serious. Then I got my hefty, little Vaseline, because I don't know about y'all, but like I talk to the point where my lip gloss start coming off, and I don't like that white ring around the mouth shit. That's so nasty. And I be hating when I get it in front of somebody and they don't tell me that I'm getting it. I'm getting insecure as fuck. Let me see if I got this shit right now. Okay, we good. Survey says make sure y'all drink y'all water so y'all piss won't look like the aftermath of a fish fry. I low-key wish I would have filled this hoe up before I sat in. Where the fuck did the water go? Damn, that shit is so crazy. I be thinking I got drinknesia because like every time I got me a nice little drink in my hand, I suck it down to the gristle. Like, that was just so OD. I'm so sorry, y'all. No, it's like I just, devour it. And then 2 seconds later, I'm like, who the fuck drunk my stuff? I wrote my topics down on my little pink iPad. It's not really a pink iPad. It's just the fact that this is the iPad that I got from cosmetology school. And knowing the person that I am, I wouldn't have bought no damn iPad if it didn't come in the kit from cosmetology school. So I just kept it. But now the other pink iPad came out, and I'm like, bitch, you got an iPad right here. Oh, hold on. Oh, Jesus. Just order you a pink little case. That's how the internet be getting folks, because they'll see something and then they be like, oh, I gotta get that because it's trending. Baby, we got, what the hell? We got a pink iPad at the crib. It's so funny because this not even the right case for this iPad. I don't know what generation this is. I just type in iPad cases for cute bitches. When I tell y'all I was prepared for the tea, I wrote everything in my iPad. I also want to say shout out to y'all. Shout out to the nugget / bestie / internet cousins. I did not expect y'all to fuck with that. I be so nervous when it comes to me talking about like real shit, because I've been in so many situations where people have told me like, oh, you be so cute till you open your mouth. And it's like, damn, like, do you just want me to look pretty? I'm not gonna do that. And then on top of that, it's kind of hard being known as like the funny friend or like the funny person, because it's like people not gonna take you serious. I never forget, like every time in school I get in trouble because people will be laughing because they thinking I'm funny. The whole time I'm dead ass for real. Now I'm getting in trouble because they think I'm trying to be a jokester. I swear to God, I can't have the TV on in the background while I'm recording the video, because it's just like, girl, I don't know what the fuck going on, but it look good. I told myself, stop doubting yourself. Release content for yourself. Release content for yourself. The fact that I did it and I got a positive reaction, if it was reassuring. I will forever love y'all for loving me. And speaking of me loving y'all, I gave y'all 3 topics last time, but this time we got 5 of them hoes. First topic I want to talk about is bitter black mamas versus the eldest daughters. So I seen this post on Twitter, right? The post was basically going viral and everybody was like kind of going in on a little girl because the mama posted a screenshot of the daughter texting her regarding child support. Okay, I found the text message. So I will say red flag number 1, let me, you know what, let me read the text message. It did get my thoughts. So the text message read, my dad told me how much he pays you in child support, and he showed me. I just don't understand how my dad pays $1,900. Damn. Bitch, I was getting $200 a month. I don't understand how my dad pays $1,900 in child support. When I ask for something, you say no. Also, you use the money my dad sends to take care of me to spend on Aaron and Jess. When I ask for something, it's always a problem. Ooh, I'm triggered. You threaten to take my phone away when I do anything that you don't like. If it wasn't for me being here, okay, that was disrespectful. That part was disrespectful, but let's continue. If it wasn't for me being here and my dad paying you, you couldn't afford to keep the house. I do love you, but I feel like you take advantage of having me here. I'd rather live with my dad, and I just want you to allow for it to happen without making it a big issue. I don't think it's right. I don't benefit from my child support. And y'all, the replies was just so nasty to me. It was certain replies that was like, I get it, but at the same time it was other replies that was like, you be spending your kid child support money, don't you? And it's so crazy because it was more replies that was just like unnecessary as fuck. I don't like when people assume based off of one picture. It's just like, let me see both sides. People so quick to just like throw this girl out like, oh, she go live with her pappy then, disrespecting me for a man that isn't even in your life. Go live with him. How the fuck do y'all know the daddy not in her life? Oh, this comment got me, y'all. Somebody said she's probably one of those 16-year-olds wearing 30-inch bust downs, $180 lashes, Balenciagas, and got the latest iPhone. I was like this when my dad put himself on child support. I thought I was supposed to spend the money on what I wanted. Silly me. Can I be so real with y'all? Can I be so for real with y'all? I mean no harm. I promise y'all I don't. I promise y'all I really don't mean no harm. But when I say this, I'm gonna touch your hand when I say this. I feel like the little girl wasn't wrong. The whole like, if it wasn't for me being here, yeah, that shit could have been cut out. That shit could have been, you know, that was unnecessary. But I feel like she has valid points. Everybody that was trying to like, oh, well, she need to go live with her daddy, she need to go do this, she need to go do that. Girl, why can't I just get a little bit of something? That's $1,900. And then on top of that, you have to stop and ask, what the fuck is the mama doing for work? It's so crazy because I posted about this on TikTok, right? I just be knowing by certain content it's gonna reach the wrong fucking target audience. And it's like sometimes I be liking it to see other people's views, but then other times I don't, because it's like in this instance, every lady that stitched my video triggered the fuck out of me because they reminded me of my fucking mother. It was just quick gaslighting. It was quick like, oh, I'm the adult, you the child, so I'm right, you're wrong, I'm big, you little behavior. Like that's literally what each stitch was giving. Somebody was like, oh, like friend, you don't have kids, so you can't. Y'all need to stop that bull damn shit. I'm not gonna say I'm a product of bad parenting because, oh, and let me tell y'all something. Any of my family that watch me, let me tell you something. I'm speaking from my experience. I'm kind of getting out of that mode where I don't speak up about shit that like bothered me as a kid or affected me negatively, because I was caping for people so long. Like I used to just be like, oh, I'm not gonna say nothing because I don't want this to seem like this. Girl, you're not the villain for telling your experience. I want y'all to remember that shit. You're not a villain for talking about how you feel, how somebody made you feel, how somebody treated you. You're talking about your experience. You're not talking shit about them. Like it's literally no beef. I'm just stating my experience. And if you feel some type of way,
run these motherfucking hands that you feel hit, bitch.
You know, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not gonna say I'm a product of bad parenting. I will say that I'm a product of bitter parenting. I feel like bitter parenting is when each party is talking shit about each other to the child to see who's going to become the villain in the child's eyes. Like that shit is so weird to me. But I say that to say this: y'all gotta stop telling motherfuckers that they cannot have an opinion on parenting because they don't have children. A lot of us is products of bad parenting. A lot of us is products of abandonment. A lot of us is products of just fuck ups. My parents is the main reason why I don't have no fucking kids, because I'm 22 years young. 22 years ago, my mother was pregnant with me and she was 22.
Damn.
Shit, some of the people in my generation, the reason why I ain't got kids either. I'll be 2 months pregnant and single. Why the fuck are you not in Planned Parenthood? I am pro-choice. I feel like if you got a coochie and it work, do what the fuck you want with it. It's your coochie. Do what you want. Because I'm definitely a heavy encourager when it comes to going to Planned Parenthood. It be so many girls that just be out here just pregnant, young, smart. Well, you actually, nah, y'all be smart, talented, beautiful as hell, and pregnant and single. Or pregnant and getting treated like shit. And it's like, I touched on this before too, like, people that get pregnant young, it's like, kudos to you. It just be the ones that be young as hell getting pregnant to either keep a man, they want a family, and the nigga don't want a family, or it's just like they doing the shit for aesthetic. And y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. It be so many of these bitches on here, oh my god, I want a baby, oh, I want this, I want we not in the pet store, bitch. Like, let life roll the dice your way when it's your turn. Stop trying to force shit. But no, I genuinely feel like, I don't know, it was just weird. It was just weird, the fact that people were so quick to just be like, oh, she need to stay in the child's place. And that's why I do be feeling like mamas use the eldest daughter to their benefit. When your child is asking about funds that's supposed to go to them, in a respectful way at that, because I will say, should she have said, you know, like, if it wasn't for me, that was unnecessary. Because me personally, growing up with a toxic parent, it's like, you don't want more reasons for your parent to be on your ass. So it's like, that part could have been cut out. Other than that, it's like, she was respectful. What did you want her to say? It's like, I just find it funny because the whole like, oh, stay in the child's place, that only comes up when it becomes the mother's benefit. When it's for the mother's benefit, it's just like, oh yeah, you need to stay in the child's place. But when you want your eldest kid to watch your other kids, where's the child's place at? Can't nobody say that that's not different, because that's the same shit. It's the same shit. These kids is kids. Let them be kids. Y'all be, and it be so funny because people mainly in our community be like, oh, let these kids be kids. You can't let little Tarika be a kid because you got her watching your other 5 kids on the weekends. She's supposed to be at the skating rink. She's supposed to be at the mall. She's not supposed to be changing diapers, watching kids and shit. This low-key make me think of like the women and men hate train that's going on with the gender wars and shit. Somebody wanted me to touch on this, and I liked it. I feel like this is a very hot topic, and I only say that because I want to start off by saying, if you really think that certain women not out here going 50-50, certain men are not paying every bill, if you think that tall women are not dating short men in real life, if you think that men are dating only freakishly small women or freakishly skinny women only in life, if you don't, like, if you genuinely feel like all these made up standards exist, look at me when I tell you this. Go outside and touch some fucking grass. Do I like these men and women podcasts? No, but at the same time, I'm not mad at y'all for getting y'all coin, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's always gonna be somebody that has that mindset, because a lot of people are now starting to be chronically online when it comes to like their standards and shit. Because be for real with yourself. I gotta sit up and adjust my thinking cap, because I don't know, these podcasts are funny, but at the same time it's kind of like intriguing. And it's crazy because I've got this question before, like, what do you think of the men versus the women podcast? What do you think about the men hate train or the women hate train podcast? And it's like, I'm not mad at nobody for getting a coin, because I genuinely feel like if you're easily influenced by any of these people, I said a lot and I ain't have to say shit. I don't know. I feel like a lot of these little like podcasts and different like YouTubers and social media people, they pander like with Camel Samuels. Anyways, rest in peace. Kevin Samuels gave certain points. I will say, like, you can tell that he was pandering to certain men. And then it came out that he was like, you know, like he wanted to go in on the women because he knew that that was gonna get the attention. But it was certain clips where he got on the man's ass too, so I give him that. But I did say rest in peace because he said something weird about like not believing your child if they essayed by a parent. He was like, you would let your, I don't even want to find the clip because the shit, it was just so ignorant. But he basically was telling this woman like, oh, you would believe your child over your man? Your husband is supposed to come before your kids. He's one of those people. I've never met one of those people in real life, and I'm kind of glad because like the first question I would ask would be some out of pocket shit. I'm quick to ask a bitch like, is you cool? What's going on up there? When he said that was so weird to me. And you would be surprised at how many people have that mindset on some like, yeah, my husband comes before my kids. Like, that's where that dumbass the baby coming from. Who come first? Mama, daughter, sister, wife. Bitch, my kid is coming first. And I'm gonna be so rude with y'all. As protective as I am over people that's like closest to me, I already know when I have a kid, I'm hitting bitches in their mouth over my kid. Like, I don't know. Like, I never understood, oh, my husband comes before my children. My husband. And it's crazy because you putting your husband before your children and he putting his mama before your ass. But let me shut up. Because you know that's crazy. But anyways, people like Kevin Samuels, people like these relationship gurus. And it's so funny because every relationship guru that done went viral on TikTok, if it's a man, they got a domestic abuse case. Did I say that? I sure did. If it's a woman, she's getting cheated on. So it's like, I don't trust these little podcasts. That's mainly why I say people need to get the fuck offline and go outside. Go outside and touch some grass. Like, I never forget, I met one of them like podcast dudes in real life. And when I say podcast dude, I mean the people that like think of like Andrew Tate, think like them. Because at first, when I used to see these podcasts on like my little explore page on YouTube, I used to be like, they doing that for views. But it's like 9 times out of 10, they doing it for views, but they're really influencing some dumbass that's watching this. I've recently seen this video of this girl talking, doing a public interview to these little boys, and they was like talking like Andrew Tate, talking like, if she's not this, if she doesn't cook for me, if she doesn't, boy, you're young as fuck. Only bitch that need to be cooking for you right now is your mom. That's why I always say, like, I'm not mad at them for getting their coin, but y'all, please don't let these people be finessing y'all. People, I be feeling like when people try to really go hard to force these narratives, it's because they've been watching too many podcast people. Because when I tell y'all, these stupid ass debates about like paying 50-50 on bills, oh, y'all would think I was a pygmy if I told y'all my stance on that shit. You know what? I don't give a damn. Because everybody be scared to say shit because they don't want to get ate up. But bitch, y'all can eat me up and catch diabetes. Me personally, I would pay 50-50 with bills. And I'm planning on paying 50-50. But you know what's crazy? I always attract providers. So it's like I always say I would pay 50-50, but I never get to pay the 50-50. That's not saying come in here acting brokey broke, but I'm just saying. But my reasonings on wanting to do 50-50 is not on no pick me shit. Like, I hate when bitches come with the mindset of like, oh, y'all just want to have a nigga take care of y'all don't want to work, y'all don't want to. What's wrong with that? If it's like I be having to tell people what you eat won't make somebody else shit. If she want to be a housewife, let her do that. Why is that? Do I agree with it? No, because again, I'm gonna tell you why. This is why I don't want a man to pay for everything in my household, because y'all see how Helen got done with Charles' bald head ass. He dragged her out that house, moved all her shit out under her nose, and threw her on her ass, literally. Then it's like I felt bad for her at first, but then, well, I still feel bad. I never kick a woman while she down, you know. I might rub my toe on her a little bit so she could know, like, bitch, you kind of like fucked up. I don't know. It's just like, as an adult, I'm like, girl, why didn't you learn how to do shit? Oh my God, are we getting into a movie analysis? Just a little bit, because somebody said to do this movie for Friday Night Flicks, so I ain't really gonna give all my commentary until I do that video. But I just gotta get this pointed out. Watching that movie as an adult, that man set her up for failure from the beginning. Put her mom in a nursing home. She wasn't working. She wasn't doing shit but cleaning up your damn house. And then on top of that, you had her sign a prenup when you was broke. That nigga knew he was finna come up. That's why I don't hold niggas down. I'm telling y'all, cause the next nigga I hold down is gonna be under some fucking water. That man knew he was finna be big ballin'. And he had her sign that prenup. So sometimes I'm like, girl, I don't know. Helen, why was you not thinking of a game plan? Do I find the housewife life fun? It looks fun sometimes. Sometimes. Like I have to stress sometimes because I'm still young at turn. Like, I only like kids right now where you could return them. Like, I like to have fun with my little cousins, take them somewhere, you know, go to the park or something. But then after that, big cuz finna go outside. With a kid, you can't do that. Why? Because that's your fucking kid. Ain't no big cuz, bitch, you mama. So it's like, yeah, the housewife life be looking fun a little bit. You see how little that is? Just a little bit. But it's just like, still, if I was to be a housewife, I would still have a game plan. Because I'm not finna just be sitting in the house on my ass. I don't know what the fuck you doing. Because me, I ain't gonna lie. I see why the women that be getting cheated on be staying with their man. Because some of their ass don't be knowing what to do. They don't be knowing where to turn. And it's like, I don't want to be one of them bitches. Because, like, I just can't be content with you cheating, like, at all. I just cannot. Like, something's gonna have to happen. Like, I might have to Superman punch you out your sleep a couple times out the week and then let you go on about your business. But it's just like, I just can't sit back and not say shit. So yeah, I would always have a backup plan. At the same time, it's just like, I would rather just do 50-50 because ain't no kicking me out of our house. Kick who out of what? My name is on the deed. What are you talking about? I be feeling like I be getting so off topic. So to whoever be keeping up, I love you. Something else I want to touch on when it comes to like the whole men versus women videos and podcasts and shit. I really want to touch on this embarrassing each other for clout. And what I mean by embarrassing each other for clout is, y'all already know these lame ass videos that be going around. It's just cringe. How old is y'all? I'm not gonna lie, I would rather fry my coochie on a hibachi stove before I ever get my big goof ass up, get in the shower, brush my teeth, put a fire ass fit on, drive to a warehouse and stand in it so I could be judged, asked to perform 360s, bank head bounces, ass clapping, 180s, 720s, all type of shit, and get passed. Abolish these in-person smash or pass videos. And I'm not gonna lie, to a certain extent, I don't be feeling bad for the girls because it's like, you seen what a fucking smash or pass look like. And me being a bitch I am, I always think I'm the baddest shit walking. Always. I feel like as a person, you supposed to think the highest of yourself. You always supposed to think the highest of yourself, so you won't be the type of person that need other people's compliments and comments to keep you going. Maybe it is a fear, now that I'm thinking about it, but at the same time, I'm just a smart bitch. You're not finna get one up on me. And I only say this because I recently seen this video of this bitch Kiana J. I'm a name dropper, y'all. I don't get no fuck. And it's so crazy because I always thought I was gonna be the person where I was like, oh, I'm not gonna call anyone out. I'm not gonna name any names. No, I don't know if it was a smash or pass, but it was one of them clips. You know, the little clips that be on the reels and on the For You page and shit that went viral. She said, "Pie the ugliest girl" in the smash or pass line.
I dare you to pie the ugliest girl in the game.
Look at her, look at her.
Ugliest. Trey, what you thinking, Trey?
No, that's you.
That's hard. None of them ugly.
That was so weird, and it be irritating because it's like you already know like what everybody else is looking for, but you just praying that it don't happen. I already like blue because I'm like, bitch, you're a weird ass bitch. I hate weird bitches like that because she's a pretty girl, but that just gave off stank pussy energy. Side note, that's why I always say girls support girls do not fucking exist. I'm a girl's girl, but I just don't support all girls because some of you bitches is dumb. And again, do I be feeling bad for these girls that get embarrassed and smash or passes? Yes and no. I'm gonna say why I feel bad first. I only be feeling bad because I see when like King Sid and all these big creators host these smasher passes. I've personally seen people channels blow up from that shit. Maybe they see it as like a content opportunity versus like, oh, I'm gonna come up in and get all these niggas numbers, I'm gonna be the baddest thing up in, you know. But then you have some bitches that go in there with the mindset of like, oh, I look better than these hoes, I look this, I look that. And it's not bad to think highly of yourself again, but it's just like, these bitches be knowing what they be doing. I will say girl support girls came through in this moment, because it was somebody else that ended up pieing the dude that pied the other girl, because she was like, oh, he had her fucked up, yeah, like I need to pie him, I'm finna pie the ugliest nigga. I was like, oh yeah, girl. I love the girlies that come through for each other. I don't like when pretty bitches give off stank pussy energy. That's so fucking weird to me. Like, girl, a lot of people was like, oh, well, he felt like she was ugly, so that's why he pied her. But he wouldn't have did it if the question wasn't asked. Let's be fucking for real. I'm telling y'all, that's why I do not be trying to kick it with these fucking Chicago creators. I'm all for, you know, UNITY, but all the Chicago creators do the same content. I'm not standing my big ass up in a line to get smashed or passed. How old are we, bitch? Like, and I be having to stress how old are we, because it's like, to the girlies that genuinely be wanting to go because they want to get smashed by the niggas, it's like, you walking into your own death trap, if you want to be real. Because a lot of these videos I don't really be seeing like, it be matches made sometimes, but it's always the objective in these videos, and the objective is always to embarrass somebody. What we gonna do for these views? What we gonna do for this like count? What we gonna do to get this trending? And again, ain't no shade to the besties or to the people that be participating in that shit, but it's like, where's y'all morals at? Where is your self-respect? You could tell when a girl is doing shit for the male gaze, and that's why another reason why I don't support these fucking smasher passes, because it's like, some of them genuinely be getting mad at these niggas' answers. I'm my man, that's not my man texting me. Boy, fuck you. Again, y'all be bad as hell. And I'm only saying y'all to the girlies that's possibly watching this that ever participated in a smasher pass. It's like the girlies be bad as hell, sitting in the line getting mad at a nigga passing them. Baby, you're that's your blessing. A lot of these niggas that be judging these women that always got something to say, they got probably 2 pairs of jeans, they be sharing guns with their homie, they be the whole time they be the little homie, they be the nigga that's getting smacked in the back of the head and getting sent to the sofa backwoods. So it's like, are you really taking a loss because this nigga passed you, or is this your blessing? You think it's small, you need to be thinking big, bitch. Speaking of girls support girls, another reason why I don't support you bitches, because y'all be dumb. I just can't get behind delusionalism, and I just want to put that out there. I have been delusional my whole life. I have main character syndrome. I'm obsessed with myself heavily, but it's like when it comes to certain shit, we too old to be delusional. Why Stewie and Blueface got married, right? Married, engaged. It ain't gonna last long, so I don't really fucking care. But whichever one, the bitch had a small ass ring on her finger, and it was cutting the circulation off. So that's why I was like, oh, they must have hitched, you know? Why is it people in the like comments like, oh yeah, Krishan finna be mad as hell, she finna be mad, she won, Stewie won. Won what? I be wanting to know what some people be thinking about, because what do you mean she won? What did she win? That bitch been with that nigga for 10 years, and he had a baby on her, beat her up, beat the sleeves off her ass, all type of shit. It be so many people that be like, oh my god, like I'm rooting for her, When I'm gonna touch your hand when I say this. Delulu is not always the Salulu. I love me a good delusional run, like I really do. But like when it's mutual, it can't be just me delusional over you, or you just delusional over me. Oh my god, because when I get delusional over somebody, I was so embarrassed when I first like realized I was being delusional over this man. But you know, I feel like my story is going to help somebody. I'm living proof of what not the fuck to do. When it comes to lifting somebody out of delusionalism, you have to let them do that shit on their own. And it's always gonna be that turning point where you realize this not what I want to do no more. So you stop fucking doing it. Small story time. Y'all remember Movie Man? For those who don't know Movie Man, oh my god, I'm getting like flashbacks be crazy, boy. Be standing at a napkin for like 5 minutes. For those who don't know who Movie Man is, basically Movie Man is this boy that I was like really cool with, and I'm not gonna say we not cool no more. I just feel like I'm off you, so why are we in contact? Me and him, we wasn't talking or nothing. It was strictly like friends. But y'all all have that friend that you would just, you know, bust. That's just straight sinful. So yeah, like that's what he was to me. Long story short, we ended up mixing the friendship with the benefits. Now that I'm thinking about it, my friends is to blame for my delusion also, because as I'm telling them all the tea every time I would go see this man, they're hyping me up like, oh my god, girl, that's your man, that's your man. That was not my fucking man, y'all. Why would y'all tell me that? I started getting beside myself because we went on a date one time, right? And y'all, I really like was loving the vibe. Like, that was cool to me. That was cool. I'm like, oh my god, like, we going on a date and we finna go home and, you know, date night over. It's fuck night. I really hope my family do not be watching this. Liking a little bad. I'm texting my best friend like, girl, I done met this man mama, I done met this man sister. Ooh. She was like, oh, that man love you. Why would you tell me that? Like, I just feel like feeding into your friend's delusion is nasty work. Why would you do that? Like, I feel like at a certain point you have to be like, bitch, that man don't call you out every day. He does not like you. And before people ask, yes, I feel like you have to call me every day for me to know that you like me. That man don't call you, he don't like you. He don't text you, he don't like you. He want to see you at night, he don't like you, he just want to fuck you. Stop letting these niggas only see y'all at night, bitch. You is not a roach. So long story short, a nigga pulled a me on me. I did not like that at all. The Lulu is not always a Salulu. I would really, like, I hope I've stressed that enough. This was fun. If you liked it, I love you. And if you didn't, to a brick. Y'all already know y'all can leave y'all suggestions for the next topics in the comment below. That's gonna be pinned as always. Oh, and make sure if you want to be one of the nuggets, besties, internet cousins, whatever y'all want to call yourself, make sure you subscribe and click the damn bell, because y'all be like, oh, what a YouTube video, and I posted like a day ago. I'm on my Zoom, but are you on yours? Yeah. On that note, I got to go. I had a good time talking to y'all. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week. Make sure that you actually, you know, being productive. Get off your ass, go the fuck outside. Yeah, I'll call y'all back like next week.